The Jaffna kingdom originated in 1215 with the royal dynasty of Arya Chakravarti. Kalingamaga is considered to be the founder of the kingdom of Jaffna. The original culture of the Jaffna Peninsula was a synthesis of influences from Pandya, which came from South India. Portuguese influences, which came after occupation of Jaffna by Portuguese 1621, and Dutch influences which came after 1658. Nallur was the capital of Jaffna kingdom. According to the Kandarode inscription discovered in 2013, the Arya Chakravarti, who ruled over the Jaffna, first established their capital in Kandarode and later changed the capital to Nallur. This inscription tells us of the grandeur of Nallur with its protective walls, elegant doorways, decorated columns, stables for horses and elephants, as well as ministerial residences, military quarters, places of worship, gardens and swimming pools. The ruins of this elegant city can be seen even today. Manthri Manai, the ministerial abode, is a building located close to the ruins of the royal palace of Nallur. V. N. Giridharan, in his research The Kingdom of Nallur, opines that the last king of Jaffna, namely Sankili Sekarasasekaran II from 1616 to 1619, used this building as a residence of ministers. Although neither the period nor the identity of the person who constructed this building is known with certainty, there is no doubt that it is construction of the Arya Chakravarti king's dynasty. Later, it is said that the Portuguese, Dutch, and the British had used this same building for their administrative purposes. This is made clear by a close examination of the original structure of Manthri Manai mansion, which contained later day additions to the structure. Scattered around the Jaffna Peninsula are a host of other buildings which carry the stamp of the Kerala and Tamil Nadu influences from South India. They are the domestic dwellings, households, resting houses or madam, buildings of religious worship, and other miscellaneous buildings. Manthri Manai belongs to the category of miscellaneous buildings. Although the earliest indigenous architectural features have not very prominent today, we can see that the original features of architecture of Jaffna Peninsula have been closely observed in Manthri Manai. Even today, we can witness the extended roof resting upon two tall columns, which is one of the most outstanding original features of the architectural traditions of Jaffna Peninsula. These features can be seen in Vidu and Thinnai houses as well. The earliest parts of the Manthri Manai building are constructed from type of bricks made out of limestone, and all the bricks are connected with the pulp made out of mix of small pebbles and mud on either side. Arches, which reflected the architectural influences from Dravidian, Vijayanagar, and Mughal architecture, can still be seen in the original structure of the mansion. This mansion, which was a two-storied building, had large wooden crossbeams which were decorated on either side in a style reminiscent of Vijayanagar architectural tradition, as well as modern Dravidian style wooden carvings. The columns of Manthri Manai belongs to a style of Indian architecture called Chitrakanta, which is part of Hindu architecture. The triangular niches, which function as a pedestal for lamps built into broad and wide walls, are another feature of Jaffna architecture. Since this ancient traditional Tamil architectural monument was later used by Portuguese, Dutch and British, the original indigenous architectural characteristics were subordinated to Western architectural features and styles. As for instance, the existing remains of old entrance of Manthri Manai and the broad encampment are obviously features of Dutch architecture. Approaching through this gate, we are directly confronted by a building which seems to be totally a Dutch construction. In paying close attention to the detail, the arch and the array of columns which support it, and the shape at the peak of the structure, we can clearly discern the later-day impact of Dutch architecture. There's enough evidence that this building went through many modifications even after the Dutch period. The most salient feature of this building is the fact that many different styles of architectures have been blended together with the original architectural style of Jaffna Peninsula.